Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So today we're gonna go and look at some pop culture foolishness, guys. Johnathan Majors, you guys, this is crazy. In a week, he went from being on top of the world. He had two big budget films come out in the last like 5 months. He had Ant-Man, which yes bombed, but it was a big blockbuster film. And then he was supposed to be the big baddie of the MCU, so he was going to be in all these MCU films. Then he had Creed 3, which was a success. I heard that Creed 3 was pretty good. I haven't seen it yet, but I plan on it, right? And then one night of foolishness, and now look at this. Hollywood's wariness of Johnathan Majors grows. Actor no longer starring in The Man in My Basement and cut from the Texas Rangers ad. So he was also cut from the Army ads too. Guys, I don't know what he did. I mean, we don't know because it's alleged, right? But whatever, it seems like him and his girlfriend or whatever had issues, screaming back and forth, yelling. Someone in his team should have told him, "Look, dude, do you know how much do you have to lose? All it takes is one incident with a woman, and it's over for you, innocent or not, right? Because we all know that once that court of public opinion has made up its mind, you're done for. He hasn't even had a court date yet, right? So here we go. Actually, so before we get into this, look at this. Johnathan Majors issues worsen as more alleged abuse victims cooperate with the DA's office. Look at that. So let's first break down, guys, what exactly he's all been dropped from, right? Here we have an article here called "Everything Johnathan Majors Has Been Dropped From." So we're going to get into this, guys, but before we do, please remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the notification bell. I appreciate your support. So everything Johnathan Majors has been dropped from. Studios and brands are at a loss with what to do with Johnathan Majors since he was arrested for alleged DV on March 26th. Despite reps from Majors standing their ground that the actor has done nothing wrong, Majors is still scheduled to appear in court on May 8th in New York. He has gained a lot of momentum over the years, starring in Creed 3 and becoming Marvel's next villain in Ant-Man and the Wasp. But the future of his career may become uncertain. From the people behind the scenes to ad campaigns, here are all the things that Majors has allegedly lost due to his DV dispute. First thing, his management team. Majors was reportedly dropped from his management team at Entertainment 360, his PR team at Lead Company. Vulture has reached out to both of her statements. Majors continues to be represented by WME. So, according to an April 19th Variety story, his lawyer's husband is currently acting as crisis PR. Film and television roles. Several projects in development have dropped Majors from their cast. According to Deadline, the magazine dreams actor will no longer star in the film adaptation of the Walter Mosley novel The Man in My Basement, or be considered for the unannounced fifth season of Otis Redding's about Otis and Zelma. As for projects that Majors' name are still attached to, there's still Avengers Kang Dynasty, Loki Season 2, Spike Lee's The Understudy, and Lionsgate's 48 Hours in Vegas, in which he would play Dennis Rodman. Brand deals. Within the first week of his arrest, the U.S. Army postponed a campaign featuring him. And it's the Texas Rangers from baseball. So the Texas Rangers have removed Majors from the 2023 season ad campaign that reportedly was set to debut on a Friday. As for already announced endeavors, Valentino and Majors have also mutually agreed that the actor will no longer attend this year's Met Gala. Man. And then he's stepping down from the Gotham Film and Media Institute Board and Sidney Poitier Initiative. Wow. All of that, guys. And he hasn't even been to court yet. He hasn't even had his day in court. Look, okay, so we have another article here. As Johnathan Majors prepares for this is the one for the victims say, well, other victims are cooperating or whatever. As Johnathan Majors prepares for a May 8th court appearance on DV charges, his PR problems are about to get bigger. Sources familiar with the matter tell Variety that multiple alleged victims of Majors have come forward following his March arrest and are cooperating with the Manhattan DA. The prospect of more women waiting in the wings would mark a dramatic turn in the case and comes on the heels of Majors' publicists and management firm cutting ties with the embattled actor earlier this week. So the DA declined to comment. Johnathan Majors is innocent, has not abused anyone. We have provided irrefutable evidence to the DA that the charges are false. We're confident that he will be fully exonerated, said Majors' attorney Priya Chowdhury in a statement. The Creed 3-star was arrested on March 25th in the Chelsea neighborhood of Manhattan on charges of strangulation, assault, and harassment. At the time, an NYPD spokesperson said in a statement that a 30-year-old woman told police that she had been victimized by Majors and that she sustained minor injuries to her head and neck and was removed to an area hospital in stable condition. But Chowdhury mounted an immediate aggressive response, insisting that the actor is probably the victim of an altercation with the woman he knows. Is provably, sorry guys, and suggested that the woman was having an emotional crisis. A source familiar with the chronology of the event says that the attorney released a statement while he was behind bars. Chowdhury's husband is serving as Majors' crisis publicist and has doubled down on the narrative that Majors was the victim when he released a series of texts on March 30th that were intended to be exonerating. In the text exchange, which has not been independently verified, so the woman wrote to him, "I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone," and stressed that she told police this was not an attack. So the woman allegedly wrote, "Please let me know when you're okay. When you get this, they assured me that you won't be charged. They said that they had to arrest you as protocol." Now that's true, guys. That's what most men don't understand. Once someone calls the cops, someone's getting arrested, and it's usually the guy, right? So it could be that the state just took over, but there's just so much more here we don't know. When they saw the injuries on me and they knew we had a fight, I'm so angry that they did. I'm sorry that you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this, whatever. So, guys, I think that this is something where they've been doing this type of behavior before. Guys, do not ever continue to have a relationship with a woman that flies off the handle and throws stuff, kicks stuff, and makes you have to restrain her or any of that. The second that a woman freaks out, guys, leave, cut her off, block her on everything, because you're gonna be the loser, just like Johnathan Majors. A few hours later, the woman wrote, "I know you have the best team and there's nothing to worry about, and I just want you to know that I'm doing all that I can. I also said to tell the judge to know that the origin of the 911 call was to do with me collapsing and passing out, and your worry as my partner due to our communications prior. But for many who are in the business with Majors, the text messages have the opposite effect and raise more questions than they answer, namely why the woman lost consciousness. It read like a bad Lifetime movie. They basically look like text messages of a textbook victim," says one person who is working with Majors on an upcoming project. In recent months, he's become one of Hollywood's most promising stars. Look at that. He was poised to play Kang in Avengers Kang Dynasty. Majors is still attached to star in that film, which is supposed to be in May 2nd of 2025. And he's poised for a $20 million payday, including back-end compensation. So he would have got $20 million plus a percentage of the sales. So he could have made a lot. He was also signed to star in Avengers Secret Wars. Man. You guys, let me know what you think. He got dropped by his publicists. It's crazy, guys. So that's basically the end of the article. I think that the truth is everyone is waiting to see what Marvel will do. Says an industry insider. It doesn't mean everyone will do the same thing, but that's what people are looking for. So they're basically trying to see if Marvel/Disney drops them, they think everyone will. Guys, I think it's over for him. I think he's done. Okay? And all because he's a knucklehead and he was dealing with some crazy broad that was probably screaming, kicking before. And if he has other quote unquote victims that are coming out saying that he probably has, he's one of those dudes who likes drama queens, who likes crazy women. Guys, you always have to be careful of who you're letting into your life. That's one of the few things on this earth that you can control. 100% is who you let into your life. And guys, I always say this, and I'll make a video about this. He was right on the cusp of blowing up. And of course, something happens. Guys, whenever you're about to graduate from college, you're going to get a promotion, anything. Whenever you're on the cusp of more success, life has this weird way of throwing you these weird curveballs. Guys, you have to have tunnel vision. You have to keep those things out of your life when you're trying to get over these success hurdles. Okay? So guys, I think he's done for. This is the end of him. I think maybe in the next week or two, we'll see Disney drop him. If not, I hope that all these projects that dropped him, he probably has a contract. I hope he sues all their asses for money. All of them. Because this isn't fair, man. It's not fair. Right? But hey, life isn't fair. All right, you guys, this is AJ. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, but I'm out of here.